Together we make a difference. Welcome to the All-in-One Network with Miriam Makeba. As promised, the Miriam Makeba story on how she got to Johannesburg. I would like to thank my new subscribers, and I wish you could also inform others about the channel and its work. We are spreading the heritage content which seeks to give people pride. It has been a very long journey which seeks to address issues of information and becoming an educative platform. We're rolling out the stories from yesteryear in order to preserve and also to produce. This will help the young ones in understanding where we come from and how the country shaped. People like Miriam Makeba are very important to our heritage, which would actually inspire many of those who aspire to become great in the near future. It is not an information that would have to actually just fly by and really not becoming impactful. We are in the process of rolling them out. There is a lot of information out there, and I would encourage you to engage in the comment section so as to educate, inform, and also help one another in enriching this particular stories. The past is a treasure trove of ideas, and we definitely need to add up to this particular stories. I have said that failure to tell these stories, they would ultimately die. And when they die, we forget ourselves. I have touched on how Miriam Makeba was born in Riverside, Victoria, today now known as Jan Niemann Park, and others refer to the suburb as Eastleigh. Miriam Makeba got a taste of prison when she was only 18 days old, where she spent 6 months with her mom in the police cells. And this due to the lack of finances to pay the fine after being caught selling the African brew, which we normally refer to as umqombo. Miriam grew up in a loving family, a family that loved singing, and that's where she also harnessed her singing capabilities. And she started singing at the Sunday school at the Riverside Methodist Church, and was under the tutelage of Ntate Makalemela, who witnessed and also saw potential in Miriam's singing abilities. Miriam would further go to join the church choir and also getting gigs at weddings and other ceremonies that were organized in the Riverside location. I have shared the stories of Miriam having to be coming or to become a live-in um, domestic worker in Pretoria East suburb. She worked for white families, tending to their children and also doing the house chores. I have shared the story of Miriam having to fall in love with Guli, but remember that Guli is the nickname from the Friends. So Miriam um, was in love with Guli, whose real name is James Kubai, who was from Marabastan. And Guli's mother, Mama Gubai, was selling the African brew also. So Miriam had to help in the business. And that is where now, commonly known as Bongi, Sibongile was born. So Guli, under these trying conditions, was forced to join the South African police, and he enrolled at the police training college to become a police officer. But knowing the system back then, uh, the black police officers were treated differently from their white counterparts. And Guli became a changed man. He really became very abusive and would at some point lock Miriam and Bongi in a room whenever his friends visit. This was becoming way too much for Miriam, knowing the conditions back home and how her mother was enrolled to initiate for for an illness that was to be cleansed once she became a Sango. Miriam had to do laundry back in Riverside for the um, expatriates. So Miriam, um, when her mom returned home, would actually ask her mom to agree that she goes to Soweto to live with a cousin who was married to a taxi owner in Soweto, Orlando East. This is where now Miriam was to have her life change forever. So in this particular regard, we will meet in the next section when we delve much deeper into Miriam's musical career taking off while she is in Johannesburg. I wish to thank you for listening and tuning in. And if you find this content valuable, informative, educative, impressive, please leave a comment and please inform others. Let them also subscribe. Let us share the link and also let's comment in the comment section. Till we meet again, I really wish to thank you